This is my assignment showing the journey of William Carey. William Carey was born on the 17th of August 1761 in Polisbury, which is in Northamptonshire in the United Kingdom. He was the eldest of 5 children. His parents were weavers, but when Carey was 6 years old, his father was appointed clerk and village schoolmaster. At 14 years of age, his father apprenticed him to a cobbler in Puddington. His master, Clerk Nichols, died in 1779, so Carey went to work for a shoemaker, Thomas Old, in Haggleton, which was approximately 1 mile away. In 1781, he married Dorothy Plackett. She was Thomas Old's sister-in-law. In 1785, aged 24, Carey was appointed schoolmaster for the village of Moulton. He also served as pastor to the local Baptist church. Then in 1789, William Carey, at the age of 28, became the full-time pastor at Harvey Lane Baptist Church in Leicester. At a ministers' meeting in 1786, Carey asked if it was the duty of all Christians to spread the gospel throughout the world. Carey also wrote an inquiry into the obligations of Christians to use means for the conversion of the heathens, and became friends with men who thought the same way as he did. They formed the Particular Baptist Society for the propagation of the gospel amongst the heathen, and from here his missionary calling truly took shape. There are 2 attempts made to reach India. The first attempt was in April of 1793. Leaving from Dover, they only get as far as Portsmouth because the captain of the ship was warned that his position was at risk if he tried to take the missionaries to Calcutta. However, the second attempt was successful. They left in June 1793 and made it to Calcutta in November the same year. This is the route they took from England to India. The ship followed the coast of France, through the Bay of Biscay, all the way down the west coast of Europe, out towards South America, and then around the Cape of Good Hope at the southern end of Africa, up towards Indonesia, and then into India. During the first year in India, they lived in Calcutta, where they learned Bengali and supported themselves through tent making. They spent a month in the Portuguese settlement of Bandel, 30 miles farther on up the Hooghly River from Calcutta. At that time, William Carey received a letter from Captain Christmas. The captain had heard of a vacancy for head gardener at the East India Botanical Gardens in Calcutta. So they all returned to Calcutta, only to find out that the job had already gone. Luckily, Ram Boshu had a banker friend who agreed to let the Careys stay in a small garden house on the back of his property in Maniktala. Then, a few weeks later, an uncle of Ram Boshu offered the use of some land, rent-free, for 3 years. The land was located in Dechata, 40 miles east of Calcutta. Then a friend of Dr. Thomas needed managers at the 2 indigo factories he owned. William Carey became the manager of the Manabati factory, and they lived there for 6 years. After many years, Carey purchased land in Kidapur to build a factory, but in January 1800 they moved to Serampore. One reason was because of the continued hostility towards missionaries by the East India Company. Serampore is where Carey continued his work and remained for the rest of his life. This amazing man accomplished many things. For instance, he was not only a keen botanist, but taught himself a number of languages. He even translated the Bible into Indian and Asian. William Carey endured personal hardships, but through it all he persevered and gained the love and respect of many people. He died aged 72 on June 9, 1834. Thank you.